The bold and beautiful twist that will finally level the playing field between Thomas and Spoiler. Hi dear, welcome back to Gossip Show YouTube channel with the bold and the beautiful new episode. Bold and beautiful viewers may not even have noticed the sea change that took place in the most recent installment of the soap. But we're predicting that the oh-so-subtle twist is a sign of the tables turning between Thomas and one of his haters. Despite Thomas not appearing in Monday's episode of Bold and Beautiful, what went down led us to believe that the writers are taking his nemesis down a road that would significantly level the playing field between them. It would mean a huge shift in the dynamic moving forward, and it could impact Thomas and Hope's relationship and the way that other characters view it. While Brooke has long been one of Thomas's detractors, not without good reason, it's not Hope's mother we're referring to, although what happens next could have her reevaluating her long-held opinions in the future. If you watched the Monday, November 13 episode of Bold and Beautiful, you'll have noticed they picked up where they left off with Liam at the Cliff House lobbying Steffi to dump her husband and give him another chance. Of course, this guy, however much Steffi loves him, totally lacks credibility. One would imagine she was rolling her eyes internally even as she smiled indulgently on the outside, especially when he vowed that if she came back to him, this time he would never let her go again. Now, we're used to Liam making his regular flip-flops between Hope and Steffi. Nothing new to see here, right? Wrong. There was a definite shift in the atmosphere this time. It was subtle, but it was there. By the end of the episode, Steffi was back in Finn's arms and Liam was alone in his office at Spencer Publications, and things took a turn for the creepy. After being politely rejected by Steffi for the umpteenth time since before she left for Rome, Liam remained undaunted and vowed to a framed photo of his ex-wife that she would come back to him. This still may have seemed like business as usual for Liam, but this time it felt different. At this point, Liam crossed a line from being the well-intentioned but annoying tofu boy to a man giving off a vibe that was undeniably stalker-like. As Steffi was at home making out with the husband she's madly in love with, having left no room for doubt in her resounding rejection of her ex, it became obvious that Liam still wasn't getting the message. And he made it clear to the universe that he had no intention of taking no for an answer. Liam vowing to continue to pursue a happily married woman who has rejected him multiple times set him on a new path, that of a character obsessed. There was a subtle shift that suggested the writers are transitioning Liam from a well-meaning flip-flopper into a dangerously obsessed ex who will stop at nothing to get the woman he wants. Sound like anyone we know? As this plays out, we'd expect the tables to turn between Liam and Thomas, who will undoubtedly be put in the position of warning his nemesis to back off as he works to destroy his sister's marriage. How far Liam will go to achieve his fanatical objective is not yet clear. Will he figure out how to tell Finn about the kisses Steffi hid from her significant other? Could he venture to such an extreme as to group with Elder to some way or another wedge Sheila into Finn's circle so Steffi will leave him? Anything he does, obviously this new course they're taking Liam in will at last make everything fair to some degree with Thomas, who has been steady for some time now. Unexpectedly, Liam will be the miscreant, the over-the-top one who controls and won't take no for a response. It's indistinct yet whether the scholars are outfitting Liam to be an all-out antagonist with this storyline. Yet with his voice of reason, his sibling Wyatt gone, there's actually nobody to talk sense to him. His dad Bill surely isn't that person. It wasn't so much that quite a while in the past he exploded a structure with Sally and Liam within it since he was fixated on a high-rise he really named Sky. How might we be aware without a doubt that Striking and Wonderful has made Liam a bad guy? It will be true when Brooke changes her assessment of him and quits compelling desire to battle for her marriage. We simply have one inquiry. Is there a Steffi life-sized model hiding at Forrester Manifestations? Because we're concerned. Inform us as to whether you think Liam and Thomas are exchanging jobs in the remarks segment underneath.